Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for August 11th through the 17th. I'm going to be taking a look at what is coming up for you for this week ahead. I'm going to look at your current situation, where you're at, where things are heading for you through the week, the internal and external energies affecting you, as well as your outcome. This is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it resonates for you, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Now, at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in for Scorpio. Show me where they're currently at, where things are heading, internal and external energies, and the outcome for the week of August 11th through the 17th. Ooh, okay. Well, all right. Good for you. Overall energy to your reading is the Three of Cups. Maybe you're currently dating or reconciling with somebody, just depends on your situation. Some of you are reconciling with someone or attempting to. Others of you are dating and just trying to have a good time. I do see the Hermit coming out in your current situation. So, doing some meditation, relaxation, and just really connecting with your spiritual self, taking the time to connect with what's important to you, looking within, kind of clearing out all those shadow parts of your mind, one thing at a time. But I love this. I love I'm just spending time alone, even possibly in the wilderness. So maybe you like to go camping, hiking, things like that. Taking a walk outside in the outdoors really helps you clear your mind. So I like that. I love the meditation as well. It's just beautiful. So you feel really connected with all those elements around you of like grounding yourself here. So where things are heading through the week, we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so we have some waiting here, kind of looking out and enjoying the view, just peacefully waiting. But I do see it tied up to someone here, because it looks like you're waiting for someone and you don't care what they think. The Five of Swords comes out as the energy you are bringing to your reading. So you don't care who gets hurt in the process, because it does look like you are pretty upset, especially if somebody is making you wait here. You're not going to wait on anyone, so bye. Let's go ahead and look at the energy somebody's bringing to your reading, the Page of Swords. Somebody is being blunt about the way that they talk to you, say things to you, the way they treat you. Also looking into information about you, which could really upset you here, Scorpio. Instead of asking you, they're just like going to go and sneak around and try and dig up information on you. Yeah, that would make me upset as well. So the outcome here is the Queen of Pentacles. I like this because you're more focused on your money and staying really grounded, just working on making a beautiful life for yourself. Anything you touch turns to gold, and so your hard work is really paying off. There's a lot of abundance material wise around you, and it looks really good, and I love that. So you're like, who cares about whoever this is? I want to see what's in this reading here for you. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with the Hermit. Okay. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else, but I feel like if you're doing that inner reflection, it looks really good. But I do see looking at things that maybe childhood trauma, abandonment, things like that. Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. If you're digging into those dark corners of feeling alone and isolated, or feeling abandoned in any way, you're wondering how that affects your relationships and why you don't want to date or be with anybody here, and that you'll run from anyone who wants to give you their time, attention, and energy. And you're healing that, though. I do see that. I'm also seeing someone, as you're spending time alone, someone does miss you. They feel that you don't want anything to do with them and you ran away before they could even, tell you anything like, hey, but I really wanted to talk to you. So there is a break in communication with someone particular here. Let's go ahead and clarify that Three of Wands. Oh yeah, this is somebody who's like wanting you. In this week ahead, somebody's waiting on you to show up here. You're enjoying your cup of coffee, or tea or whatever, maybe some good water, and just like capturing the moments around you on the progress you've made this week, right? Well, somebody else is very much in love with you, and they are making a decision to communicate with you through messaging. So they're going to reach out to you. It could be a Leo. It doesn't have to be a Leo. I also have Gemini energy that comes out here, Aries energy, as well as Sagittarius. I have a lot of different elements that come out. There was also Virgo that came out heavily, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, as well as Taurus that came out. That's so far. But I do see a little bit of Cancer, but I'm just saying, because of the Strength card, maybe they're finding the strength to reach out to you more than anything. But if some of you have like an ex or someone who wants to reconcile with you that was a Leo or a Gemini, that does come out heavily in the current cards right now. So the Lovers, the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands here. So this person's like waiting for you to show up, realizing that you're not going to. So they take the initiative. They feel like it's a challenge with you, Scorpio, but they've decided that they're going to communicate with you and reach out and be like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? Let's go ahead and clarify that Five of Swords. You're conflicted about this person because you don't trust them, and so you're trying to be strategic and like move away from them. You're trying to start over and avoid like talking to them or making them feel like there's any chance of reconciliation or any chance of things. If you're dating or just openly gone on a date with this person, or they wanted to go out with you, you're kind of avoiding them, and I see that. So the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Star is at the bottom of the deck. You are really focused on your destiny, what you're destined to do, where your destination is taking you. You're very hopeful of other things, but you just don't trust this person as well, especially when all these messages come in. You're taking your time to even get back to this person, if at all, and you're in a new beginning for yourself, and it's one that you feel is more promising and that is more hopeful. So let's go ahead and clarify that Page of Swords for the energy they're bringing to your reading here. They can come off like very ugly and very blunt because of a lack of maturity here, trying not to be in their head. They want you back. So this person like wants you back. They're not going to be stuck in their thoughts, but yet they're also not showing up very mature. It's something about them wanting the truth from you. Like, do you want to be with me or not? That kind of situation. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is really showing up as somebody that you really don't want to engage with, even if it's someone that wants to reconcile with you or someone who wants to go out with you. You are not really interested in this person here. And so they do spy on you as well, which comes off as a lack of confidence, you know, trying to learn information about you because they're not confident enough to approach you and just ask you questions in that way. The way that they approach you comes off more that they're just blunt and frustrated, you know, like, do you like me? And you're just, it's like, well, I don't know how to answer that. So texting and things of that nature can come off at first like, hey, how's it going? Then it comes off as an insecurity here. And this person not feeling like they're really standing on their own 2 feet or doing well for themselves. Wanting you back here, wanting some truth. It comes off very much so like in their thoughts, so their mind is really overworking. Let's go ahead and clarify that Queen of Pentacles for the outcome. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Swords, the King of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck right here. You're doing your own thing, and it's like you're creating like this material wealth in your outcome. So you're real focused on yourself, and your mind is made up. It's not that, you know, you're just like, I have to just be completely honest, like I'm not interested in that way. But I feel like you're focused more on your material world here. Your mind is really made up about, you know, moving forward and focusing on your successes and your strengths that keep you going. And you're very inspired. So you're not even, you know, this person isn't on your radar. It's not someone that you want to talk to. I feel that you do talk to them for a second, but then you move on to other things here. Like, yeah, okay, I talked to you, big deal, but I'm not interested in that way. They're still very drawn to you, especially since the fact that you're doing so well. They find your confidence, your infinite way to make a very nice life for yourself. They find that very attractive, and you're just not going backwards to this person in any way. You're like, nah, I'm not. It's more like the conflict of, I don't trust this person or want to be with this person, and I don't want to give them false hope. I'm doing my own thing, so I'll get back to them when I feel like it. Yeah, and that's what makes them want to come around more, is because you're not chasing them in any way, or you're not giving them time, like the time of day. So narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully, especially how you want to handle this on your next moves moving forward, especially in your material world. If you're working on one project, finish that project, then move on to the next one. But I like how you're doing that inner work, so tread thoughtfully on what you want to work on. If it's something personal for you in your life, and clearing a path to make way for all the good and abundance and that you're trying to attract in your life. That's beautiful. I love that for you. And then we have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. Absolutely. You can't help but be loved and give love. However, the love that you're giving is more to yourself at this time, and it's creating a very beautiful life for yourself. And I love that for you. So Scorpio, this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.